Hi guys, so today you're going to be working on practicing the area of parallelograms and rhombuses. And these are different, we haven't seen these before, so this will be new for you. So let me explain how to do it. The formulas are pretty simple. First of all, for a parallelogram, oops, hold on, let me get my pen working here. All right, so for a parallelogram, the formula is just base times height. That's it. So B times H. So like these first ones are parallelograms. Again, they look like leaning rectangles that have parallel sides. So in this case, they actually gave you the area and one of the dimensions, and it asked you to find the other dimension. So in this case, I would work backwards, right? I would do something like area equals base times height. Always start by writing your equation. And then plug in what we know. We know that the area is 40. We don't know the base, but we know that the height is 5. So then to solve this equation, I have to divide both sides by 5. And I get that the base equals 8. So this was feet. So these ones you're just working backwards, okay? So again, you're just basic formula and then working backwards to find those. So again, the formula for area of a parallelogram is just base times height. Okay, so that should be fine for the first part. Go ahead and turn to page 9 now. This first part was page 8. So turn now to page 9, and I want to show you how to do a rhombus. Okay, so for a rhombus, the formula, if you look back, I had it at the top there. Formula for a rhombus is diagonal 1 times diagonal 2 divided by 2. Okay, again, it's kind of like a triangle where it's always divided by 2. So we're going to use that formula now for our rhombus over here on page 9. So my formula is diagonal 1 times diagonal 2 divided by 2. So in this picture, remember the diagonal goes straight across from one corner to the other. So that would just be 8. That'll be my diagonal 1. And then the other diagonal goes across the other direction, so that would just be 3. And that's my diagonal 2. So if I use my formula, I just plug in 8 times 3 divided by 2, type it in your calculator, and your answer is 12. Now for number 7 and 8, it looks a little differently. In this case, remember, the diagonal goes all the way across. But that distance of 14 is only halfway, and then there's another 14. So to get this distance all the way across, I have to do 14 plus 14, and that gives me a distance of 28. That's my diagonal 1. And then I'm going to have to do the same thing for the up and down. I've got to go 7 plus 7. That's going to give me 14. That's my diagonal 2. So now when I do my formula, diagonal 1, 28, times diagonal 2, 14, and then divide it by 2. And again, use your calculators. 196. And that would be the same process for number 8. You would add to get diagonal 1, add to get diagonal 2, and then in the formula, you multiply them and divide by 2. Okay? And then you should be able to finish page 8. Okay, so you're just doing pages, page 9. So you're doing pages 8 and 9. The answer keys will be online. Check your work, and then as always, submit those to me on Schoology. Okay, good luck finding these areas.